a shoe. Don't do that again.
I don't think so. Nah. Up.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Vapor 13 Elite Mercurial Dream Speed.
Perfect.
Got the outside of the shoe, the right one has 100 and the left shoe has the MDS, the Mercurial Dream Speed logo on it right there. And both of them are kind of like this metallic holographic shiny effect on it. You'll see that also displayed on the medial side, the Nike checks right there. Just like the Neymar boots. This boot has so much detail. There's like this polka dotted pattern going on all from the outside and the inside of the shoe. It just goes from basically the midpoint of the check, all these dots going across. There's 3 rows. I'm not really sure what they represent. Other weird details like this one right here. They got 2 of these, one near the forefoot, one near the back. And then also in the medial side of the shoe, got the same polka dots. In the inside of both of them have Nike signature ACC, all conditions control. It's just like their stamp of saying you can play them in all types of weather. This part was what I've been seeing for like Mbappe's contribution to this boot is his record speed time that was. This speed is not Mbappe's record speed. It's just like the speed that they say represents what people want to achieve. So it's just literally a dream speed. On the back of both of them, the Mercurial signs. Again, the upper material is all this kind of, it's just basically like a tough knit. The boot itself is all one piece. It just stops where the laces are. It's very stretchy. It feels just like a very thick sock. The one thing when I first put this on, I had to make sure that all the laces were basically like undone. I had to make sure it's very loose so that I could stretch out the tongue and put my foot in, because otherwise it's just really hard to get my foot in these shoes. The inside of the sole has, again, the MDS 001. I'm not really sure the number will change in future models, maybe, but yeah, it says created to the exact specifications of CR7, and it also has like this little plus pattern. Whoa, it looks kind of trippy on camera. If you saw my Neymar boot review, it's the exact same shoe, no real difference. There is some other details not written on the bottom of the Neymars, which are like kind of like these little measurement tick marks. I don't really know what this means, but it also has this, it says 360 fit. Again, I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. And let me see if I can find any other. Oh, on the lace tips for these, it just says Mercurial, which I imagine the other ones to say also. It looks like the check mark would honestly be glow in the dark, but I don't think it is. It would have been cool if it was. I mean, honestly, glow in the dark doesn't really do much, but I think it would have been a cool touch to have. Oh, okay, so the material, I guess, of this entire upper, this like what I said was reinforced, is said to be Flyknit single layer lining. And then it also has right next to this check mark, it says 73p. I'm assuming power and accuracy. I'm not really sure what the numbers in letter mean. Found out that 10A and 73p color codes stand for, so it's basically the color codes for the swoosh on this right here. That's all it is. There's nothing about power and accuracy. I'm just gonna be giving you guys my performance review opinions. I'm not like the greatest at materials, and if you want to know all that tech stuff, then I wouldn't say I'm the best reviewer for that. I just noticed on the inside of the check mark, it has, again, it's like this plus. I don't know if you can tell, but the plus sign is also the patterned all throughout this check mark right here in the medial side of the boot. Something that I didn't mention in the Neymar review is if you're gonna play on wet fields or if it's raining, since this tongue is it's not like this other material around the upper, you're gonna definitely feel immediately the wet surface or the wet ball. You're definitely gonna feel it on your sock because it's gonna go through this material. That's the only little thing that I had to say about this. Again, I would say traction is definitely on point. Started off from the Vapor 12s, I believe. This is like my favorite traction pattern. As for fit, true to size, even for wide, I mean, my foot is, I mean, it's not the widest foot, but I've said it before, since like the Vapor 11 or 12s, I believe, is when they started to make the boots a little bit wider, or at least it like stretches to my foot. So I've been really enjoying this. This is said it before. This is my favorite boot out right now. This is my go-to. This one or the Neymar one. Lockdown is fine. I had no issues there. It's very comfortable from the start. Yeah, there's not really much else to say. I'm still recovering from my injury. I have in-game footage of these though, if you want to check that out on my Neymar review. I have Messi's boots also left to review, the new 15 Años. I have some other ones. I have like the new Premier Winter Ball that's coming. So please subscribe. Stay tuned for future boot reviews and other, I guess, ball reviews. And yeah.
Bruh.